Hey everybody, this is Mr. Medina, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use Piktochart to create your infographic for the upcoming interdisciplinary unit. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're at the right place. So remember, we're looking at Piktochart, and also to log in, you just want to sign in with your Google account. Since I have a couple, one of my own and then a school one, I've decided to log in on my school account. So students, you can log in using your school account, your Gmail, teachers, obviously your Gmail. A couple things, there's a lot of different options. You can make an infographic report, a banner, or presentation. But for this, we're just simply going to use the blank template. So a couple options, you can either preview or create. Preview doesn't do a whole lot for us right now, so we're just going to hit create. Alright, so a couple things you'll notice right off the bat is you'll notice the infographic is chunked out primarily into three different sections. You'll have your introduction, you'll have your body, and then you'll have your conclusion. You can manipulate, add to any part simply by clicking it. And you'll notice once you click it, you can move things, you can change things. The other thing is once you click on it, you can also, you'll see this little drag here, you can change the size of any part of the infographic as well. Let's see. So let's say you want to change something. Let's say you're working on coal. You can just highlight that, click it, and you can just put coal. If that's your energy resource, that's what you can put in there. Obviously, you'd want to put an introduction or a topic in there to start with. But just as an example, that's how you change it. If you want to add anything or if you want to change anything, you just click it, and you'll notice these action buttons up here. So you just click something. You'll notice you can undo, redo, cut something, copy something, or delete something. You don't really worry about lock. You can have different opacity with the color. If you notice, you can just move this around. It changes how dark or how light it is. Let's see. So you can also upload images from your computer if you want to. If you've done research and you want to add some of those. Graphics, you can add shapes, icons, or photos. To include any one of these, all you need to do is click the infographic and then go to the left side and just click it, and it'll automatically populate the icon, the shape or line, or the photo directly here. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that since we actually didn't want to do that. Now for this, you can change the background, but what we're asking, because we're going to print these off in color, is that you stick with a very light background, and all you need to do is make sure you click it, and then it gives you the kind of background you want. But I'm going to undo these because I don't like those. But remember, they need to be light and not dark because we're going to print off in color, and we really need to reserve the ink. So let's say you're going to add some more text. All you need to simply do is hit text, and it'll tell you what kind do you want to add. So let's say we just want to add a title. It'll automatically give you the title here, and let's see, you can just click it, and you notice I have the 4 arrows. We can just move it around wherever we want to put it. Just double click it, and let's just put in coal because it's great. Coal is awesome. Now that'll be your title, and you can also put additional text in as well. Because we're in the beta form and it's not paid for, we can't use the styles button here. But the tools, you can add a video. We're not going to add videos, but you can also, for your data analysis from research you've done in science and then making the charts in math, you can add charts. So if you take a look, the left-hand side will show you what kind of charts you can, or data plots you can actually incorporate into your infographic. And this is where things get a little tricky. So after you figure out all your research and get all your numbers, all you would really need to do is plot the data here and to manipulate it here. Now if you click, that's on data. If you click dynamic data, we're not really worried about that at this point because it's not essential. We don't really need it. So let's go back to data, and so you can obviously import data. If you have it on a separate spreadsheet, you can do it here. Settings, you can turn the legends. If you'll notice, the legends are off. They're on the bottom. You can blend the colors together. I recommend you stick with the non-blend. You can change individual colors of your graph. So let's say you don't like the green that's going on, you really want red. You can just double click red. Voila, you got the red. So you can manipulate the color. You can change whether the legend's represented on the bottom, which I believe you probably should if you're going to analyze the graph. Let's see. But once again, over here is the kind of different graphs that you can use. And if once you figure out which one you want, and for your presentation, all you need to do is simply hit Insert Chart. And what you'll notice, the chart is now in here, and you can resize it to whatever size you want. It gets gets bigger. You can see more. Obviously, smaller, you can see less. Then over here is another unique feature here. You can add a map. There's different maps. So let's say that you're working on maps from how we get resources from a part of South America. You can click that map, and then you can go to settings again and change the country color where that percentage of that resource comes from. But you really want to make sure that outside of data and in settings is where you can mess with the different parts of the different maps. And once you're done, or once you've made major changes, you just want to hit save. Okay. Last part, when you're finished and you want to share it, download. I apologize. Yes, it's download, not publish. You want to hit download, and you want to go for the web, and you want to hit JPEG. Okay, you want to make sure you're in JPEG. Click that, and your information or your infographic will come up here. But you also notice it automatically downloads to the bottom of your computer here. So there it is. So now you have it saved onto that computer, and all you need to do from here is copy this into a Google Doc and then share that Google Doc with your teacher. Well, that's really it. If you have any other questions, ask your teacher or come see me and we'll get it figured out, guys. Thanks for watching.